Hey viewers, welcome back to the channel Stock Dr. RR. In this channel, we do pure technical analysis of US as well as Indian stock market. Today, we are going to discuss about Nasdaq 100 stocks, important support and resistance level of same, and the 6 stocks which I mentioned on Discord channel. These are these 6 stocks. So, before I start the analysis of this, if you have not watched the video about the index analysis which I have done, that is about Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500 and Russell, you should go ahead and watch that video first and then come back to this video, because the levels of all these stocks are depend on the levels of the indexes. So let's go ahead and start our analysis of Apple first. Apple, we were bullish from $157. You can see here this black area, and from there it is nicely, slowly and steadily moved to all our targets of 162, 170, 176, 184. So it has given upside of almost 15% after our recommendation. Now, for Apple, I am expecting that 181 is an important support level. If it is not staying below that and following the trend line, then it is going to show 190, 200 and 210. These are the targets. If it stays below 181, then the first immediate target is 176, 170 and 162. If you have seen my previous video of index analysis, I'm expecting some correction downside or sidelines in the index. So I'm expecting that slowly Apple can also come towards 181, and then it can decide further whether it wants to go up or it wants to go down. Let's talk about AMD. For the AMD, I mentioned that first target is 134, the second is 141. It has almost reached 134. It just missed by $1. That is, it went to 133 and then it started moving down. Now I'm expecting AMD can come back to the support area of 116 to 112 zone, and from it will decide whether it needs to go down to 102 and 194, or from here it can take a U-turn for 134 and 141. Next stock we have is Amazon. For the Amazon, the levels are as below. 125 is an important support. If this support gets breached, then I'm looking for the level of 120 and 116 to 110 a support area. 116 to 110 is an important support area, and from there high possibility that it can again reverse for the upside. If it doesn't sustain above 110, then 101 and 96 are possible. Next stock is Google. For the Google is currently in a very important area of $5, that is 127 to 122. This is the range of Google. Now Google is trading in this range from last few days, you can see here. If it breaks above 127, then 130, 135, 140 are the upside targets. If it breaks below 122 and continuously stays below that, then 116, 111, 107 are the downside targets. Meta is non-stop going up, my friends. You can see here there is no stopping, and for the Meta there is one gap, you can see, and it has almost filled that gap. You can see here it has almost filled this gap, or not almost, it has completely filled this gap. This gap is filled here. So for Meta, there are two possibilities. Either it will continue this trend, okay, here, by taking support on the trend line. The first target is 190, which 290, which it already hit, and then the next target is 305. If somebody is holding Tesla, somebody is holding Meta, they should see that 275 is not broken. If it breaks 275, the first target is 260. From there, it can again take a U-turn and go up again, or from 260, it can go towards 253 or 245. So 275 is a very important level. If somebody is long-term holder or medium-term holder, definitely they should watch the level between 275 to 260. If it is trading in this area for long time and then again go up, then one should hold this. If it breaks below 260, then one should think of taking some profit. Next is Microsoft. Microsoft, my friends, it has broken all of its resistance, and you can see here a very nice U pattern on the longer term time frame or chart. So I would say if somebody is a long-term investor, then for them the important or major support area is 291 or 290. This line. If it stays above 290, then long-term holders should keep it. Now, for the short-term duration, for the Microsoft, 340 to 320 is a range it has created. If it trade below 340, then the high probability that it can come to 320, and then it stays there for some time, and then it will again decide whether it needs to break this and go up, or it needs to break below 320 and go down to 312, 303, and the last level of 290. Next up, we have Netflix. Netflix also very well rallied based on this trend line support or support trend line. You can see here nicely it has went there, and now it came here. Now there might be possibility that it can slowly come here and then again it start its next move, or it can directly come here and then start its next move. So we will watch the level between 450 to 430. Okay, if it starts trading below 430, then 411, 395, 370 is very much possible. If it trades above 450, then first target I'm talking about is 500. Next, we have Nvidia. For Nvidia, I clearly mentioned in my last videos when it gave a breakout and it created this gap and went up, right? So I mentioned that unless it is not breaching 365, one should hold this. It made the high of 426. One can take some profit and hold again. Right now, 405 and 365 is an important support area it has created. If it trades below 405, then 365 is very much possible. If it breaks 365, then it can fill this gap and come to the level of 345, 333, 320. But if it doesn't break 365 and start trending up again, then if it breaks 405, then definitely the targets are big for the Nvidia. Next stock we have SOXL. SOXL we gave two targets of 25 and 28. It didn't reach 28, but it almost reached 27. And from there it gave some downside. So for now, 25 to 22 or 21.75 is an important area it has created. If it stays below 25, then 21.75 is possible. If it breaks 25, then 28 is the first target, and then 30, 32, 34, these targets opens. But if it stays below 21.75, then it will go into this important support area of $20 to $18. So we need to watch these levels. The next is last Tesla from the Nasdaq 100 stock. Tesla, but also you can see it. One side it has given an upside, right? One side it has given an upside from this. First it gave, the trend line was like this, and then the trend line got changed. So now, as per my understanding, for the Tesla, the important support area is between 265 to 255. 265 to 255. If it breaks 265 on the upside, then 275, 290, 310 are the upside target. If it breaks 255 from the downside, then 248, 242, 235 are the very much possible levels. Okay, so these were Nasdaq 100 stocks. Let's talk about 6 stocks which I mentioned on the Discord channel. We will quickly review only the stop loss levels and what are the target levels. Okay, so for the CRWD, one should hold unless it doesn't break 147. If it breaks 147 and stays below that, one should exit. The first target is 168. The second target is 181. Next stock we have FedEx. FedEx has earning coming in the next week, that is Tuesday. For the FedEx, I am saying that, okay, let us see very fast. Okay, this FedEx is trending very nicely on this trend line. Okay, you can see here, and it has given a breakout on the shorter time frame. But as the event is coming, I would say conservative traders should have the stop loss of 228 and the targets of 245, 258, 271 are the targets on the upside. If it breaks below 228, one should exit from this. For the NEO, $9 is the support. If it breaks below and stay below that, one should exit the position. The target is 10.50, 11.30. Next stock we have Snow. For the Snow, you can see it has a double bottom breakout, right? Now after breakout it retested. I'm saying the support is 175. If it breaks and trades below 175, one should exit. If it stays above that, first target is 200, second is 215, and then 240. The targets will be very big because this is a breakout of double bottom. Next we have Splunk. For the Splunks, you can see this is an inverted head and shoulder pattern created. We will keep the stop loss of $100 and hold. $100 and hold. For the targets of minimum 122, 133 and 142. The last stock we have is XPave. See, these all are the technical breakouts. That's why the call were given. For the XPave, we have the support around $11 on the closing basis. The first immediate target is coming around $13, and then we have $15. These are the two targets we are monitoring. So friends, there is one important point. Before market opens, we always need to use the weekend to do the analysis so that we keep our mindset ready, we keep our levels ready. When the market opens, we have the clear picture, clear numbers with us that these are the support levels, these are the resistance levels, and we take a decision easily. So I hope you learned something out of this video. If you are new to this channel, definitely subscribe, comment, like on this video. And last but not least, let's learn and earn together. Thank you, my friends. You have a good one. Bye.